Hey y'all, uh, ridiculous. I am about to start planning the week, updating my planner, and then I have a lot of other stuff here. Um, this is like my um, research and education TN. Um, it has finance research in it. It has um, a blank notebook for right now for something for research. It has my career path in nursing. Research is in here. It has different job opportunity research. I mean, nurse opportunities in here, and then this one is a blank one as well. So that's what I use it for when I'm honing in on something as far as my career path and my finances, things that I know I'll keep for a long time. Usually with my business, I keep those with my business TNs. So I keep those separate, although I could use my business here. I have two businesses, and then I have one business that I'm actually working on. One of my businesses, I don't put as much time as it as I should, and it's simply because it's something that I enjoy doing, but it is a lot of hard work that goes in behind it. So I don't nurture it like I should. But I haven't let it go because I do get opportunities to actually run that business. So I haven't let it go. And then I have another business that I am working to try and build up clientele and do some other things with it, building the website, branding, all of that kind of stuff. I've branded, but I'm not happy with it, so I want to look at something else. And then the new business, that might go in here because I'm starting it from scratch, and it's going to be a lot of research into that. Um, and it stems from my actual current career in nursing. So I can see there being a lot of research and dedicated time to looking at that. So that's what this one is for. And then this is one of my on the goes. This is my TN on the go, and I also have a rings on the go. They have a lot of the same things in them, just a bit of randomness in them. Both of them have calendars in them, but I have it up here because I want to track our projects, our house projects. So we're starting to work on our house projects. As you all have heard about our floors and stuff like that. Yesterday we went out, and today is August the 25th. It's my baby's birthday. But and then my birthday is in 15 days, so September the 10th. But we're starting to work on some of those projects that we want to work on, because what we want to do is try and have everything done that we can get done before retirement. And we're close to working on retirement as well. So we're starting to start going through and getting projects done. We went and got a door. Well, we didn't get a door. We got an estimate for it on yesterday. He's supposed to be sending us the invoice over for us to sign off on it, and then they'll start making the door. So that's one thing that we've done. And then the floors, we have those. We haven't gotten them installed yet. And so I want to put the list of the projects in here, but also I used to have a finance TN in here, and I want to put it back in here because we have a budget for our projects, and I want to make sure that we're not going outside of that budget. So when we're out and we're getting things for whatever project it is, I want to jot that down. And so I want to keep it in here for that. And I probably will just take a couple of sheets out of that budget workbook, so I won't bulk it up anymore, because you can see it's pretty thick, and just stick them in between one of the strings. So yeah, so that's what this is. And then these two are my faith and prayer books, I guess. And this one, this is a yearly, and it is for, I think it's for 2024. Yeah, this one is for 2024. It's a Kenmore Techo, and I use it for prayers. So if there's something specific that I'm praying for or whatever, I go to whatever that date is in here and I write on it. If it's something that I didn't do specifically for prayer, those pages are blank. And what I'm doing with those pages is I'm using it to write scripture. And for me, always writing helps me to remember. It helps me to kind of sync with what it is that I'm writing. So that is what I do here. And then if it's something that when I'm writing that really strikes me, then I can research it more and do more notes and stuff on it. Now that probably won't be in here because I'm just writing scriptures in here and prayers, specific prayers. So that'll probably be in this one, which is my Bible, I guess it's journal. So right here, this is this is actually my third TN because my first TNs were the little two miniature sheep sparrows, and then I got this one. But after I got them and saw what the leather was like, I purchased this. So this is my first like full size one, I guess. But this is a calendar that I'm supposed to be writing scriptures in when I do it. It's a 2021 calendar, but it doesn't matter because all I'm worried about is the dates, what I done the scripture in, but I don't do it. And then on this one is notes. And so in this one is where I do soap, and then where I do that extra, what I was saying, reading about a scripture or whatever that really caught my attention. That's done in here. And then in this one, it's like a reference book. So I put stuff in here that I want to go to, that I want to look at, stuff like that. And then on this one is a prayer, just a regular prayer journal, not a focused one. So I can have it in two places, and this keeps some stickers in it. And then this one is I don't know if it's called devotionals or what it is, but it's I still call it scripture writing, but it's more than just writing the scripture out. I'm actually it's not soap because I'm not doing the whole process of that, but I'm providing myself with examples of how it ties back to my life, and then what I can do in my life to make things better, to apply it more, or whatever it is. So that's what this one is. I don't know what that's called, but that's what I do here. So I flush out the scripture more here, or apply it to my life. But I'm not doing what I call the whole soap process. That soap process isn't here. So maybe I'm expanding on the soap process. I don't know. But that's what's in here. And then there's some stickers in the back. So that's what that one is. And I have several different Bibles. I have a journaling Bible that I actually do read. That's the one that I read. It's a ESV. ESV, I think. I think it's an ESV. I'm pretty sure it's ESV. I was looking for it. I don't have it. It's in the room. But when I'm writing scripture, I write scripture from a kid's Bible. I'm not that good with the Bible. I don't read it as much as I should. I don't look at King James Version except to compare what King James Version says to the versions that I do use, NLT, ESV, And I look at it to compare the passages, to see if I get the same thing when I read the King James, if I get that same meaning in those other ones. And I do that because I know a lot of people say that the King James Version is the hardest to read, the hardest to understand, the hardest to decipher. So I do that. But this is my base, or my very basic, very minimal. It doesn't give you every single, in at least what I found anyway, but maybe it does, every single verse of the Bible. But it gives you like a summary of the Bible. And I do read it. I keep trying to start it every year and keep up with it, but I haven't been able to accomplish that yet. But one day maybe I will. And what I do is just read it for some type of understanding, and I write the scripture. So all of my scriptures I write from here into this, and then I look at my ESV and NLT. I look at it after I've looked at this one, and that helps me with the understanding a little bit more. At least I feel like it does. So I love this Bible. This Bible was actually given to my son from a co-worker of mine. He was so nice, very young. He was a young man. He was our baby in the office because everybody was older than him. He was the youngest one in the office at that time. And he was spiritually grounded. And he, my son had questions and stuff. And because he was closer to my son's age, he provided this book to him. And my son doesn't use it anymore. He has a actual, Bible, what he uses now. But I took it and I use it. So yeah, so that's that for those things. Then I have, so I'm going to be working in all of these today. That's why I'm going through it. Then I have this one. This is my gardening binder. I did not get a chance to do anything for the spring or summer. Well, we ended up getting some watermelons come up, but other than that, I didn't use anything. I didn't plant anything. And so I want to try and do a fall garden, which will be my first year doing a fall garden. But I have what grows in the garden, what grows in the fall, when to plant, and all of that kind of stuff. So I have that type of stuff in here. See, here's the fall garden. And then I have a watering schedule in here. I have dates, calendar, so that I can put dates as far as when I plant it, and then when I first seen something come up. And then in the back here, I have a different tips and tricks for our soil here in Houston, and then what to feed that soil, what to nourish it with, and then also a lot of notes pages. And back here, watering tips as far as when to water, how many times a week you should be watering, in what times a month. So in January to March, 3 times weekly, April to May, 4 times, and then June to September, daily, and October to December, 3 times. So we've been missing the mark on that daily, which makes sense as to why our plants seem to die early or never get a chance to make it to their full growth. And that might be all that they're going to grow, but to me, that's probably why, because we don't water them every day. And then this is the zones. We are in zone 9, and so it tells me some of the plants and stuff that grow here and when to plant them. And that's the same thing on this one. So I will put I want to look in here and decide what I am going to go and plant, because next weekend, which is Labor Day weekend, I will need to go to the feed store, see what plants, what seeds I do already have, and then go to probably Home Depot, stuff like that, and get any type of plants that they may have. Y'all, I had a rosemary. He was huge and he died. And I don't know why he died. I'm thinking it was from all the rain that we got during right before barrel, because we got so much rain, but I'm not for sure. But he completely died. And we've had him for, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years or so, and he was huge. He was an actual bush. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. So now I'm gonna have to start over with that. And then these are just some more notes in the back, some calendars, some stickers, stuff like that. So that's what's in here. And I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna plant, put that in my planner so that I know what I'm getting when I get ready to go to the store. And then I'll use this to update how they're doing. And then this is I think it's called a devotional. Oh shoot, y'all, I just showed all of my address. But yeah, and I just got this one in, so I haven't looked through it. Okay, so what was that? 16 50. Okay, I'm looking, so I don't know where to go to cut my address out. Here is my planner. So let's go ahead and go to, yeah, that was a long introduction, huh? Oh, excuse me. I do have, today is the 25th. I do have my coffee. Oh, I need to pay off a bill today. That's one thing. I had to clear my desk just a little bit because I had so much stuff on it. I've been decluttering this room. Well, I'm supposed to be packing it up, but you know, when you pack up, you start going through stuff. So I'm trying not to do that, but yeah, that's what's been happening, because we're packing up so we can clear the total upstairs so we can get the floors done. But anyway, I'm on my second cup of coffee this morning. I have I have not washed dishes yet, but I did organize the container cabinet, and I had leftover spaghetti for breakfast. And then last night I started pantry maintain. So I cleared it out some because, yeah, I did this as a project during the COVID years. And I know COVID is not going to go on, but yeah, during the COVID years, I did a pantry reorg and cleaned it out, organized it, and I've been keeping up with it pretty good, but I can't get others to put things back where they go. And it's driving me crazy because I'm constantly in there trying to organize because they just go and dump stuff in. And it's so stressful. And I kind of let it go for the last month and a half, so I do need to do it before it gets too out of control. And then I did also, I need to check and then declutter the craft room. I made a Amazon order for a plug. I can't remember what else, but the main reason I was going on there was for the plug. So that is done. And I put the note as far as decide on my fall garden. Check the salt level today for our water softener system or water filter system. Declutter the craft room. That is what I'm going to be working on after I finish this video. So where I film at is the craft room. So that's why I came up here. I'm going to film first and then I'm going to work on that. I did make some notes somewhere though. Where did I put it? As far as, here we go. Oh, I need to return my Kaweco sketch up. And I'm going to have to also return order that I did today, which was a plate stand, and the plates are too high, so I can't use it. So I'm going to have to do that. Oh, and then I do want to look and see if I can order an extra shelf for our fridge. I need to look and see that because I would like one where we can just keep eggs on that shelf. Let's see. I had Gettys for Breaky, and I need to pay a bill today, and I'm gonna pay it off. Okay. I did update my project. Personal and passport pocket, and I did actually do the personal this morning, and then I started a new show this morning. Okay, and I finished Savage Beauty last night, like at 1 o'clock this morning. Savage Beauty was actually really good. I was surprised. They didn't get on my nerves too much. Yeah. Complete. And I started it. I think I started it here. Yeah, I started it here, I believe. Yep, I finished Mayfair Witches and I started Savage Beauty, and I finished it here. So that lets you know. I watch TV and late at night, so excuse me, I put in a lot of hours of that. So my husband works half a day today at the fire station instead of 24-hour day shift. So I'm glad of that because that means he'll be home tonight. And I think that is it for now as far as planning what I need to do today. Like I said, I am going to be updating those other planners, doing a bit of, I guess, Bible study. There we go. Maybe I should say that, Bible study, for that last insert. These are my, yep. Okay. I think that's it for now, y'all. I don't have anything else. There is one thing that I want to put on my routines. list, but I can't remember what it is. I'm waiting for it to pop back in my mind so I can get that updated. But yeah, I had a headache yesterday and I had one the day before yesterday, I think. Yeah. So, but I've been stressed. So, and that'll probably come later in another video as far as why I've been stressed. But I think that's it, y'all. Oh, and I want to ink up my Esty today. And I have a couple of pens that I need to clean out. So I do want to do that. Because I did not ink it up when I said I was. Yeah, so I think that's it, y'all. That's it. I will talk to you all later. You all have a good one. And I'll probably be back with a couple of other videos, but nothing much. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you all. And no, I think I'll wait on it. I'll do that in a separate video. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.